So if you watched my last video on the whole Drake and Bobby Altoff situation, you would be aware that here on the Marky channel, we love talking about some petty TikTok drama. And today is no different, except this situation we're about to talk about is probably even more petty. And to give some context as to who we're talking about today, there's two main people you need to be aware of. First of all, we have Shelbysnazz here, who has 46,000 followers on TikTok. And we also have Mitch LoBuglio, I've definitely butchered that, I'm sorry. And he has 35,000 followers on TikTok, but he's not exactly a TikToker, he's actually in a band, he just kind of promotes his music on here. This is actually his band, they're called American Dream Machine, and they have 59,000 monthly listeners, so not like the biggest band in the world, but I mean, 59,000 monthly listeners, that's fairly good. I mean, as we can see here, he's got some songs that have over 1 million listens, he's got one with 500,000 listens, like, he's in a band, alright? Now, at this point, you might be wondering, why am I talking about these two? Because I do usually focus on, like, the biggest people, you know, because, views. But no, this situation in particular has blew up. Each video getting over 1 million views, the whole situation itself's got millions of views, a bunch of people, like, reacting to it on TikTok and duetting it and giving their opinions and stuff. It really is full of mixed opinions, and my basic opinion on the whole situation, it's petty. But it started off as a very petty situation, and then it's got, like, a little bit more serious with the way people have reacted, and ended very shitty, in fact, and yeah, it just didn't need to happen in the first place. But enough of me being vague, let's get to the video that actually started all of this, and it's this video by Shelbysnazz talking about how she has met this guy who's in a band, and she's gonna meet up with him, and she does, like, a countdown, and then at the end, we have some very heartbreaking news. Okay, here we go. So she met a guy on TikTok after commenting on his band's video. I can't believe it. We started talking, crazy stuff. Now he's going to come visit me. Watch what happens. God, the suspense is killing me. 1 month before he gets here. I mean, that's a pretty long countdown. We could have started at like a week, I don't know. But yeah, carrying on. I picked up some shifts, so I had money, so we could do some fun stuff. Sounds great. 2 weeks until he gets here. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Oh, she's singing a song that's definitely copyrighted, so I have changed that, unfortunately. Here she is. She's took a nap, which for some reason is in the countdown. Okay, that's a big part of it, I guess. She's getting super pumped, jamming to the songs every day. Started feeling extra cute, because I'm excited to visit, all this stuff. Yeah, great stuff. Wait for the reveal, and... oh, that's not happy. Never mind, he didn't come. But this song still slaps. I mean... what a heartbreaking ending. Not a dry eye in the house. But yeah, you get the point of the video. She is excited to meet this guy, and then at the end, it seems like he's ditched her. I mean, what a dickhead, right? Now, that isn't exactly the full story, as we will see by Mitch's video and his response, but when she actually uploaded this video, she put in the caption, "It be like that sometimes," tagged the band's TikTok in the caption, and then also tagged him specifically, so people knew exactly who this was about. And people definitely ran with this and started sending a lot of hate to him specifically, but I mean, even just the comments on Shelby's own video here, you can see what the reaction was. "He's a grown man in a band. You should have known that. He's a loser." I mean, I'm sorry to break this to you, but I believe most people in bands are adults, you know, especially people who kind of want to do it for a living. I think that's how it works, but maybe they are losers. What do I know? Actually, I do know a lot because, I'm going to tell you a very embarrassing story. Like I said, this drama is a bit petty, so I'm going to try and spice it up a little bit with a story time. So, when I was in school, I probably shouldn't, right. After I say this, forget you even heard this. So when I was in like year 6, I think you're about like 10, 11 years old, I was in a band with 3 of my friends, you know, we thought we were fucking cool. We actually called ourselves Triple B, which stood for... fuck. It stood for British Bad Boys, okay? British Bad Boys. Us 11-year-olds, you know, just a few 11-year-olds singing some songs. Bad boys. And it lasted about 2 weeks. We never actually released our own music. We actually just took JLS songs that were less known and pretended that they were our songs and then sung them in like a bedroom or something and really thought we were going to make it. Now I'm going to end the story with some very shocking information. We didn't make it. We didn't go anywhere with Triple B, British Bad Boys. Instead, I am a YouTuber who reacts to TikTok drama. What a fall from grace. What have we done to the world? Look what we've done. But yeah, forget I even said that. Let's have a look at some more comments people left on Shelby's video. "Another super douche. Band guys suck. I dated a few drummers. Biggest flakes ever." I mean, she clearly never dated anyone out of Triple B, because trust me, your opinion would definitely change. He is ugly as fuck, girl. You can do better." What a lovely comment. So yeah, as you can see, people are being very horrible. Overly horrible, right? I mean, this situation doesn't sound like the biggest deal in the world. I mean, yeah, it sucks if you're planning to meet up with someone and they do flake on you. That's definitely a shitty situation. Did it need to be in a TikTok? Probably not. And especially you didn't need to tag them in the caption so everyone knew exactly who it was. You could have kept it vague. It could have still been just like a funny TikTok, but tagging them in it and even making a TikTok in the first place does kind of make it seem as if you want people to know that this guy isn't exactly kind. And like I said earlier, it wasn't just in the comment section of this video where he was getting a bunch of hate. In his own videos, he started getting a bunch of hate, even in the band's own TikTok. They're getting, like, ridiculous amounts of hate. This video has 1 million views. And of course, this actually resulted in Mitch releasing his own response video, and it's got 1 million more views. It's doubled her views. It's got 2 million views, which I've just said the exact same thing in very different ways. I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, in Mitch's video, it's pretty clear that he didn't just necessarily flake on her for no reason. He actually has a very valid reason, in my opinion.
Just so you guys know, I was super excited to go see this girl. She had insanely good pickup lines, and she made me pee my pants laughing a few times.
Whoa, 1 second, sorry. I'm just still trying to look for that insanely good pickup line. So weird. The guy on the right looks like my future boyfriend. Bloody hell, even I'm weak at my knees.
So I bought a plane ticket to go visit her in Phoenix, next week, which, actually hasn't happened yet. I submitted a time off request form for my job, which a few weeks later got returned to me denied.
Okay, so he clearly wanted to go visit her. He bought flights and then he tried to get some time off work and he got declined. There's not really much you can do about that apart from have better organisation, right? Should have probably asked for the time off work first and then booked your flight. That seems a bit silly. But at the end of the day, if you can't get the time off work, that seems like a fairly decent excuse to me and a decent reason, but obviously Shelby didn't really seem to think so.
I shot it over to her as soon as I got the news, and she was not happy about it. Neither was I. I was really bummed, but I truly need this job because I have some medical issues that need to be taken care of, and this job offers me insurance. Yeah, she was pretty upset. Once again, this hasn't actually happened yet. So Saturday, while I'm at work, I get this text.
Bloody hell, what a vague message to send someone. You're about to go viral. You're welcome. Bloody hell, that seems a bit sinister, doesn't it? So before she uploaded this video kind of like exposing him, she sent him this message saying, you're about to go viral, you're welcome, which isn't a very nice message to send, is it? Now, when we get to her later response, she tries saying that she was just trying to make him go viral in the right way and promote his music, but I don't see how that would ever be possible. And to me personally, it becomes pretty clear that that probably wasn't her intentions, because when we see more text messages here, she seems to like the fact that he's getting a lot of hate.
And I get sent this video, and she let you guys drag me and my band through the mud. And I mean, over 500,000 people drag me through the mud.
Yeah, it's 1 million now.
And she just let it happen.
Wait, let's read these text messages dead quick. Oh my god, 13,000 people hate you. Sorry, better get Friday off and come visit. Fuck, we're at 25k. This is very, very strange. Like, I'm assuming she didn't mean it to come across like this, but it does kind of come across as a bit like she's blackmailing them. I mean, she's saying, oh my god, all these people hate you, but you can come and like visit me and then people won't hate you because you did the right thing. It seems a bit fucking weird, no?
You know, I really couldn't get the days off. I am sorry, but I just couldn't do it. 12,000 views for me ditching you. You're welcome. I didn't ditch you. In the same breath, admits that I didn't ditch her, and we both know it. We both know that nobody got ditched, nobody got ghosted.
Yeah, so judging by these text messages, just really try to make it seem as if, like, oh, the band's getting so many views, and this is a good thing, but it's really not, right? I get the whole, like, bad publicity is good publicity, but people think he's a dickhead, and he's a smaller band, or he's in a smaller band compared to obviously like the mainstream bands. It's probably not a very good look to know that this guy's a dickhead and getting a bunch of hate.
We both know that nobody got ditched, nobody got ghosted. And I said, hey, please, these people are brutal. Can you please just take it down? And she says, no.
Bloody, I mean, how blunt is that? Like, he's literally said, like, if you're trying to do me a favour, please just take it down. He clearly doesn't want this video to be up, and she just says straight up no. So if she really was just trying to help, he has made it very clear that it's not helping. And in fact, they're getting a bunch of hate, and he doesn't like it, and she's just straight up refused to take it down. So to me, that makes it pretty clear that she knows what she's doing here. But yeah, that's Mitch's response, and then all of a sudden, the people who were hating on him were then hating on Shelby. You know, people kind of switch ship, if you will. And of course, as you can imagine, Shelby wasn't happy about this, so she responded again. Yeah, like I said, this is all very petty. It's not even that big of a deal, like the whole situation. They've just made it a big deal, and now millions of people care about it, and they're giving their opinions, which is never a good, like, way to solve things. Like, I don't think it's much of a secret that if you are having a bit of a disagreement with someone, putting it on TikTok is only going to make it a million times worse, especially when it goes this viral. And like I said, so many people have their opinions, and if so many people have seen it, there are going to be a few people who are horrible and say the worst type of stuff imaginable. So yeah, we now obviously have Shelby's newest video responding to the response.
Okay, let me try and record this video again. My name's Shelby, and if you haven't been following me and a guy...
Wait, sorry, I need to stop you right there. I've just seen this TikTok is 9 minutes 32 seconds long. I didn't even know you could do TikToks that long. I thought they were, what, 3 minutes maximum or something like that? When did this happen? But yeah, go ahead, Shelby. I can't wait to listen to your fucking podcast.
I'm coming on here because first and foremost, I would like to apologize to you, Mitch, for if your feelings got hurt in any way. I didn't mean for anybody to see you in a bad light.
But I mean, she's saying that, right? She says that a lot throughout this, and maybe it's true. Maybe she just had good intentions, but when she then found out people were seeing him in a bad light, she refused to take it down, so I don't really understand.
First, I definitely should have asked, or should have stated in the first video at the very end, like, hey, he couldn't come, but it's because he couldn't get off work. I'm really sorry I was vague, but for the record, never said that you ghosted me. That became a narrative that the people in the comment section started, so can't put that one on me.
I mean, you definitely implied it. You did this whole build-up saying you were going to meet him, and then at the end said he didn't show up. So, I feel like that does definitely imply it. But yeah, maybe this is just all a big misunderstanding. She had no bad intentions. I don't know, I can't read her mind.
I did defend you.
Yeah, so she's obviously left this comment, like, basically saying she never said anything bad about him. And as I said, I like him in the band, he just couldn't make it out here, all that stuff. Which is fine, right? But it does say here the comment was left a day ago when she recorded this. This video was uploaded 5 days after her original video, so it does seem like the video was up for a few days before she left this comment, unless she really filmed this video like days before and then only just uploaded it. But it does seem like she left this comment late. And yeah, I've just went back on the original video and she left the comment 3 days after the video was uploaded, so she left it for a few days, which, I mean, yeah, she then told people like it wasn't that bad, but it seems like the damage was kind of already done.
I'm sorry that people made mean comments to you. I know how it feels now, and I'm just sorry for any part of this that was my fault. So, I just want you to know that.
Apology. There. Good, right? That's obviously kind of needed. They've both done shit wrong in this, right? And it is just very petty. And the big problem is here, the situation isn't that deep, and they've made it deep by putting it on TikTok, which neither of them really had to do.
He let me know 100% that he, like, right away. Right as soon as he found out, he told me that he couldn't come. We were both upset. I even tried to, like, suggest some alternatives or stay positive about it. You can't see here because his head's in the way, so yeah. Get credit for a plane ticket and then we can plan this again.
Yeah, I mean, but why would he want to see you again after, like, you just posted a video that got him a bunch of hate and then you refused to delete it when he told you that it was getting him a bunch of hate? Don't really get that part.
And with my video, I had been planning it for a month. It was supposed to be this really cool, cute thing where I was, you know, filming a countdown up until I picked him up from the airport, and then, like, we kissed at the end and it was super cute. But when I found out that he couldn't make it, I was like, well, I'll still use this footage and make a funny video. But apparently, not everybody thought it was funny at the end.
I get it, right? I can see how her thought process is there. She definitely was making the video, first of all, with good intentions, want to make a cute little couples video, and it didn't work out like that, and she thought it would still be funny. But then I think the problem is where she's then tagged the person in it, tagged the band, she's seen everyone's hating on him, saying the most horrible shit, called him ugly, all this stuff, right? All the names under the sun. He said he didn't like it, he wanted it deleted, and she refused. I think that's where the problem is. I don't think it's necessarily the video itself, it's kind of the stuff afterwards.
He posted this video and then took it down shortly after that. He calls me like a crybaby and a crazy person and all this stuff.
Yeah, you see, right, this video's now been deleted, which is horrible news for this video, because if this drama couldn't get any more petty, this bloke decided to take his top off and sing a song about her. And we can't see it, so we have absolutely no idea what he said. It would have made great content, but yeah, apparently he called her a crybaby in it, so yeah, again, petty.
But once he posted his response video, This is where I have a problem with it. Not his actual video. I thought it was edited really great.
Oh, at least there's some positivity in this situation, eh? You might be a dickhead who got me very excited for a month just to let me down and ditch me, but bloody hell, your jump cuts were excellent.
What happened and the fact he didn't do anything to stop it is where I have my problem. So I wake up Monday morning to messages and comments like this. Like, these are literally the people that are commenting on his video.
Yeah, and obviously, this is horrible. People who do this are genuinely awful people. You shouldn't be sending messages to strangers saying, like, some of the most horrible words you could possibly call people, right? Saying some of the most horrible stuff, but unfortunately, this happens on TikTok, and when you bring drama on a TikTok, especially when it's getting millions of views, stuff like this happens because there is going to be some awful people who see them videos. So that's why I said that I don't feel like this situation ever had to be uploaded. I mean, the situation itself isn't that deep, like I've mentioned, but now it's going to get deep because you've now got millions of people involved in it who, some of them are going to have some horrible, horrible opinions, and now you're both getting horrible messages. I mean, Mitch got horrible messages at the beginning, now Shelby's getting horrible messages. It's just not needed by either people. Like, they didn't need to make this a TikTok drama. Like, you can see how this goes wrong.
On both mine and his videos, people made up a narrative that was absolutely not true. They warped both of our videos into something totally wrong, and obviously it went viral. And now plenty of people are making stitches and duets and analyzing everything. And I get it, it's TikTok. But if you, as a consumer, and you as a TikTok user, support harassment, comments insulting a 3-year-old boy, my son, you are the problem.
Yeah, and obviously it goes without saying, the people who are doing that, horrible, horrible people. But when you bring a situation over TikTok, stuff like this can happen. Unfortunately, like, there is the minority of people who are very vocal minority of people who say some disgusting, disgusting stuff, which is why TikTok isn't a good place to settle beefs, you know? And I get it, right? She said that the video that she uploaded first, no bad intentions, and that could be true, but it resulted in that, right? She tagged the band, tagged the guy, he's getting a bunch of hate. Naturally, he responded. He's probably said some dodgy shit as well, and now you're both getting hit. It's all just very unnecessary.
I don't think this is one-sided. I think that for anybody to be saying bad things about Mitch and his comments is unacceptable, but it's especially unacceptable to make comments about my son. He has nothing to do with this. You're literally going off of a video that I made private and going onto my other stuff being like, you're a shitty mom.
Yeah, she keeps mentioning that this video's private. I don't know how long she kept it private for, because it's definitely not private now. So I'm guessing she made it public again, probably because he's kept his public and hasn't took it down. And now you're in this continuous cycle where each person's getting a bunch of hate. Surely the sensible thing here would be to take the videos down, both of you, right? Situation's done. You don't need to speak to each other anymore. Clearly, it hasn't worked out, right? That happens. And yeah, the situation just didn't need to be as big.
And not surprising, I'm upset because at this point, he's just encouraging toxic behavior in his comment section after making a whole video about how he got dragged through the mud. You know, it's even gotten as far as, check this out. He's giving my personal phone number out to people apparently, and they are sending me harassing texts. So far, 2 phone numbers, one from New York and one from Virginia, which is literally where he's from.
Yeah, I mean, if that is true, then obviously it goes without saying that is fucking dodgy and a shitty, shitty thing to do. Yeah, I don't understand that at all. Like, this situation didn't need to be this deep. And yeah, that's clearly never okay to first of all leak a number and then also get people to kind of gang up on it. Like, that's fucking strange.
In conclusion, like I said, everyone's like, oh, she lied, she lied. I never lied about anything. And I wasn't trying to play the victim. I was sad, legitimately sad, that somebody that I was excited to come visit me wasn't able to come. So I tried to make a cute video and promote his band. So, Mitch, again, I'm sorry for any craziness that shouldn't have happened because of what I did on my part.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think this video is like a decent response, right? She said her thoughts and obviously pointed out the negatives that came out of this situation. Some horrible, horrible people who have said some horrible things to her in the comments and whatnot. And yeah, I get that. That seems completely fair. I just think this whole situation just didn't even need to happen. It's been blown out of proportion, and maybe they should just kind of both move on, you know? Because it's not actually that deep. The actual thing that happened isn't that deep. Well, not deep enough to be going back and forth on TikToks, right? I don't know how old either of these two people are, but they seem too old to be beefing on TikTok, right? And It all just seems a bit unnecessary. And yeah, like I said, this all does kind of seem a bit petty. That's kind of then been blown out of proportion and loads of people got involved. I don't know. I just don't understand why you'd want to put yourself in that situation. But I would love to know your opinions in the comment section down below on everything we spoke about. And I'm going to leave the video there. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like down below. Subscribe if you are new. And until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.